NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Hi and welcome. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Reggie Jackson out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Batum. And it's Morris in at the power forward. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Jackson. Here's Leonard. And it's Durant with the rebound. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
Morris, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the jam by Harden.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, when you look at the MVP race each year, most of the candidates were drafted in the top 5, but somehow, yes! Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
Now the Clippers with it. George passes to Leonard. Jackson has the open look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Irving. On the wing, Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Kyrie, an outstanding free throw shooter and very crafty, working himself to the line.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Jackson dishes to Batum. To the middle, here's Leonard. Morris trying to free himself up.
That's lit right there, courtesy of Kawhi's natural explosiveness.
KD against Morris. It's stolen by Morris. A finish, and Morris throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's KD. Doesn't go that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Leonard. Now, here's Kennard. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Nets. Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 7.
Oh, he is saying, come out and find me. Kyrie from well beyond the arc.
Here's Leonard. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup. He has 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Leonard, that's for 2. Again, Los Angeles. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Irving drives in. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Outside Leonard. Here's Zubac, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to fix.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Brown out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at center. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
From deep, Harden. It's hauled in by George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Clippers trail.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Batum with the 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. That's leading by 4. And Durant puts up a deep 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Durant's got 5. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
With his long strides, Durant can gather at the three-point line and still get all the way to the rim.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. Batum passes to Kennard to halt the run, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
1:14 left in the first half. And a deep three from Harden. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Pass to George. Launches it. The shot will not fall. The Nets go the other way with it. There's the three. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. From deep. It's hauled in by Paul George. Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it? Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Green dishes to Harden. Takes the three. Let's keep it alive. Left side Durant. Fires from deep. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And that should...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. They've got Jackson. Marcus Morris is out there with Batum. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in a 2-guard. The first free throw is good. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
And it's good for 2. Durant's got 9 points.
And no hesitation attacking the defense. Body to body, Durant with an impressive finish.
Clippers trail by 10. And here's George for 3. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Harris's shot is off.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be. Great rhythm on the catch and shoot. Kawhi showing us what's good.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Harris. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Leonard.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's Griffin. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Morris with the bucket.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
The homecoming for Paul George, playing in L.A. with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Brown comes in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the second pick in the 2017 draft. That or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' game.
The Nets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
I mean, it's so impressive. Kyrie's scoring ability. Terrific shot maker, obviously gets to the line, converts at a high rate.
Rondo can't get it to go. Nets leading by 5. Durant, that's good. KD's got 11.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Leonard with the steal. Outside Rondo. Here's Zubac, and he banks in the layup.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
A deep three from Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
We're seeing the full arsenal here tonight. Uncle Drew turning up.
Leonard finds Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. From about 19 feet. And that one hits back iron.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Down by 12. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Pulls from the top of the key, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 16 points for him.
I love it, Kawhi. When you have skills from the mid-range, you don't need to force anything.
Harden, that's good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Nets. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now Leonard. Griffin is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 11. The 3 from Harden. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside Batum. Here's Mann. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boom, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Harden can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Green. Here's Brown. That one, no good. Great tee that time from Leonard. He's feeling it. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Leonard's got 20 points.
Talented, opportunistic. When Leonard gets hot, it can last for long stretches.
Up again, and Griffin stays with it. And the Nets lead by 12.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Harden against Jackson. And there's the pass to Leonard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Irving attacking through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He told his guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Harden way outside. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the wide open shot from Morris. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. In the corner, George with it. Wide open. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 7 points for George.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Griffin's shot is good.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Clippers trail by 9. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Jackson from long range. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Harden kicks to KD. Back to Harden. From outside the arc. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And a wide open look for Irving. And the Nets, another 3.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And the amount of confidence Morris is feeling right now, everything looks right. Just an awesome scoring display from him.
Irving can't hit. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Leonard's got the ball, and there it is for him. From deep Harden, and the Nets, another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
It was amazing. More importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates. They did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but one man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.